I'm frustrated because I knew what I should have did, but that's okay. The positives, like you said, take away the positives. Good starts, speed was there, and I know I can do it. So yeah, it was just one of them races. I made some changes I shouldn't have made during the day. I made some mistakes, and it cost me a decent result at the end of the night. So just move past that though. We don't. It's good. I'm happy that we don't have to go this week and try to go test and sort the bike and do all that stuff, because I ended up on my base setting that I've been riding for months, and it was good. And yeah, just forget the negative stuff and move on from it and go race the next weekend. And I feel really good, comfortable. The bike's good, team's good. Just need to minimize those mistakes.
I guess the best thing is if your base setting worked in the main, the track in the main was horrible, cupped out, gnarly. I guess you haven't tested on a track like that. So if that setting converts to a racetrack, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of silly. Like, I was trying to search all day because I felt like I needed to be better, but I really didn't need to be better on my bike setting. I just needed to let it come to me, the track and how it shaped up, and I was fighting that, and I was like tight and just letting it bother me. And I made changes, and I should have just kept it same because I ended up in the same base setting in the main event. So it was good. I feel like I'm still learning, even as a veteran now. Learning from my mistakes, and you just take the positives from today, which had some good starts, had good speed. Just need to be smarter.
Have you always been a guy to chase bike setup when maybe you don't need to, or is it a case of new bikes and maybe you were overthinking the situation more than you should have been?
I think I always want to be better, but sometimes I should be better and leave the bike alone, because I know the base setting that I've been on it for months, so I know what it does, how it works, what it's going to do on the track, and I can just use my technique and riding to overcome some obstacles and things like that. So yeah, it was just a bonehead move, trying to make it better, and it didn't need to be better.
There must still be one thing you learned that you can apply to the base setting to make it better. So what was something you did take away with a new bike that maybe you didn't know coming into it?
Yes, 100%. Like in the main event, I felt like, so there was a lot of G-outs in the rhythm sections, and if I would have stayed on my base setting all day, all I would have did was went a little stiffer, and it would have helped me through those rhythm sections. So in the main event, the only thing I really struggled with was kind of where I ended up crashing, was getting deep and then unloading or casing something. So if I would have just went a couple clippers stiffer, I would have been fine. So yeah, I definitely learned to just, it's simple. The bike is easy to make better. I don't need to make big changes to try to make it better.
Last thing, when you got out front in the main event, was it overwhelming in a way, or was it like slipping on an old pair of trainers and you kind of just
it felt really good. Oh, it was awesome. I was loving it. The start was so good. I was like, this is, all day. I just, like, mentally, like, me going racing, I'm like, I love racing. Practice is what it is. I always overcome that. Heat race was difficult. I wasn't comfortable, but then main event, I knew I was on my base setting. I got a good start, and it felt right. I just was like right in there, and I wish I would have, rode some better laps in practice and not tried changing around the bike, and I would have known the track not known the track better, but just known the lines better and had better speed and things like that. But all in all, yeah, it felt really good, comfortable, and there's no reason why I can't do that every weekend.
Just one more quick thing. Last season was really good for you indoors. It was quieter than normal, but more effective than normal over 17 rounds. But still, I feel like people are maybe undervaluing what you did last year and underrating you coming into this year.
Yeah, there was just a lot of drama last year, so it's easy to overlook the good things I did do throughout the season. And a few of those things I brought upon myself, obviously, to the drama and stuff, unfortunately. But yeah, this year, I feel just a lot better about things. And like tonight, definitely, I showed some good speed and, got what it takes. I just need to put it all together. And last year was good, and I was, fighting for third at the end of the season. So all in all, it's going to be a good, fun year. Just put this race behind us. So I told the boys, I'm like, if this is my worst race, it is what it is, and we'll move forward from this and be back on the box next week.